Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode, well not another episode, but another video. Today we are doing what I believe is the best deck in the standard format. Expanded is entirely different, but I don't think any heavy Pokemon TCG player would argue that Gardevoir right now is the most consistent slash best deck, or most played at least. Gardevoir is just such a good card. There's not really any auto loss for it, which is awesome. A lot of people will say Metagross, but there have been new techs that people have developed. Well, it's not really new. A lot of people have been doing it for a while. But techs that people have developed in order to beat it. This is the deck that has it, and that is Sylveon GX in order to help you beat it. Sylveon GX paired with Parallel City and Guzma in the same turn with Play GX is absolutely gross. It is so good. So pretty much the way it works is if they, like, have 4 Beldums or 4 Metagrosses on the deck or whatever, or on the bench, you Guzma for like a Lele or something, which assuming they have a Lele on the bench, bring that up to the front spot, play Parallel City, so that they have to get rid of at least 1 Beldum or 1 Metagross or whatever. Hopefully they do that. They get rid of that, and then you play GX and get rid of their big Metagrosses that they've set up, and then they have to get it reset up the entire time. And then you start knocking things out with Fairy Wind or Gardevoir, or Gallade for that matter. Any of those are really, really good. So this is the deck where you run a 2-1 Sylveon. Not sure how I feel about that. I like the 2 EVs. I'm not sure about 1 or 2 Sylveon GXs. I've been dabbing with just one of them. With just one of them, and I don't know how I feel about it. There has been a lot of games where Sylveon's just been prized and I pretty much lose. So I do think 2 is necessary, but I don't know what to take out quite yet. I run a 4-2-3-1 line of Gardevoir. Once again, I feel like it's easy to get Rare Candy Gardevoir out for Sylveon. Big issue is, of course, the Espeon EX, but I can beat that not too badly, or not too... I can beat it. I can take a knockout. If it's like in a Greninja deck, I love to see Espeon EX, because then I can knock him out, get 2 prizes, and then keep going with my life. 3 Lele's, of course, Lele's consistency, and a 1-1 line of Octillery. Octillery is not necessary for this deck, but I love it. It's very good for late game, obviously reasons. If you get N down to 1, you get to draw 5. So it takes away a lot of options for your opponent. I just like it. 2 Field Blowers standard, 3 Rare Candy standard. All of this stuff is pretty much standard. With the way it's going right now. 1 Acerola, I love Acerola, best card in the format. I love Acerola. I think majority of the deck should be running 1. Unless it's like Bulu or Xerneas, you shouldn't be running them. But the big HP Pokemon, such as Sylveon, Gardevoir, should be running at least 1. If you're running Golisopod, you probably run 3 or 4. Very, very good. 3 Guzmas, 1 Bridget. Once again, I want to run 2 Bridgets. I like running 2 Bridgets. I don't know what I would take out. Everything just seems so necessary in this deck. 4 Ns. I mean, I could take out an N, but I'd prefer having an N over an extra Bridget or an extra Sylveon. I just like N too much not to have 4. 4 Sycamores, a 2-2 a line of Choice Band and Floatstone, and then 12 Energies, 4 DCEs, and 8 Fairy Energies. I like this deck a lot. Very consistent. I don't think I'd ever run it in a tournament. I tried Gardevoir in a tournament, actually pretty big difference. I did 1-1 line of Deontay, Alolan Vulpix instead of Sylveon. This deck is better than that in my opinion, but I don't think I'd run it unless I was really struggling with some other decks. I do have a deck that I run specifically in standard that I choose to strictly run in standard. Like, I wouldn't choose anything else. Okay, this is not a great start. It's a terrible hand. If this Sylveon was a Fairy Energy, then we'd be looking good. I'm probably just going to have to pass here. Which sucks. Big time. We have to see what he starts off with. I see Fairy, which makes me think A, Xerneas, or B, Gardevoir. More than likely Gardevoir. Yeah, this is a trash hand. I need to hit an N. I need to hit an N. That's an N. Or do we bridge it? No. Why would I bridge it? Actually, next turn I'll be able to... Yeah, let's bridge it. No, bridge is the smart play here. I like it. We have 1 N prized, 1 Guzma. Never mind, I have 1 in my hand. No Sycamores, 1-1 line. Pretty good. Pretty good. 1 Curlia prized. Yeah, 1 Curlia prized. Which means if he does have an Espeon EX, I might be in trouble. 1 Rare Candy prized. Looks like Super Rod. No, Super Rod's there. 1 Ultra Ball. Nothing too bad. Floatstone's not prized. 1 fairy energy. Okay. Nothing too detrimental, which is what you look for in there. Nothing like, oh, groundbreaking like you're prized to Sylveon or something like that. Like I said, the one line of... He's not going to be able to knock out Ralts this turn. I'm going to focus on the Remoraid right now. Yeah. The ideal prize is having 1 Eevee prized. Weirdly enough, it really is. I'm just going to done. I'm going to hope that he ends me. I don't need to play that Floatstone. I don't want to play that Floatstone. He can't Hex. I got to stop. I always end up shuffling in my videos, and I apologize for that. It's just a force of habit that when I'm doing nothing, I like to shuffle. He's not going to do anything like Guzma, I'm assuming, because he's going to want to focus on Bridgeting and getting himself set up. Because he sees that I'm pretty solid right now. He sees that I don't have an energy. He knows for a fact that if I had an energy, I would have placed it on the Eevee. He's going to end. Alright, well, we hit what we wanted. Bridget might be prized, or he might just have a dead hand. He might just have a dead hand, and he's got to be like, I have to end. You have to focus ending over Bridget. If he doesn't hit a Ralts here... Oh my god, if he doesn't hit a Ralts here and we hit an energy the first turn, we would have been so golden. The Sylveon just loves coming back to me. He really loves me. If we hit a Fairy Energy or a DC on that first turn, attach it to Eevee, we would have been able to knock out this Ralts, and he would have had no Ralts on the board. Okay, well, he switched anyways. Interesting. Well, I mean, I don't blame him. Ooh, pretty. Attach to you. We're gonna do that, but we don't need to. I want to double check. I don't need to double check my prices. That takes too long. I think I would have done that in the actual game, but just for right now, I'm just whatever. Let's do that. I don't want to Sycamore here. I like these 2 cards too much, and since we're gonna Magical Ribbon, I'm gonna make sure we can use all of our cards, and then we'll Sycamore. So I want to get Octillery. I want Gardevoir for Rare Candy. Let's grab Curlia. And that'll use all of our cards depending on what we draw into, and then we can just Sycamore our hand. Or we can even Octillery. Use up his whole hand and maybe end. He's already used 1 end, so max he runs is 3 more. Normally, every single deck in Standard either runs 3 or 4. I think every deck that I run runs 4. I don't like having 3 ends. I want 4 ends. Especially for early game and late game. It's so good. Best card. Curlia. Okay, so he's not getting a Gardevoir this turn, so we're gonna hit harder with our first Gardevoir, which is beautiful. Sycamore. So he's not gonna end. Does he get rid of an N? He got rid of 2 Gardevoirs and a Ninja Boy. Actually, that's an interesting play. That's not a bad play. I like that, because if you start off with, like, okay, first turn he had Remoraid or whatever out front, or was it Ralts? It was Ralts out. Yeah, no, never mind. I was thinking maybe he could Ninja Boy his main Pokemon, switch it with an Eevee, attach a Fairy Energy first turn, get Sylveon up first. I think that's too situational, and I wouldn't run it, but it's an interesting tech. I kind of like it. He did get rid of Fairy Garden, which benefits both of us. I don't run any stadiums in this deck because I don't think it needs any. Fairy Garden's very interesting, but like I said, it also benefits the other opponent because there's a lot of Gardevoirs running around right now. So if you are facing a Gardevoir, you hope that they took the extra spots in order to do that stuff, which is interesting because I'm assuming he runs 2 Fairy Gardens. I don't think he'd run just 1. He runs a Switch, so maybe that takes a spot up a Floatstone. Ninja Boy, so he's taking a lot of spots out here, which is weird to me. I don't think I'd ever do that. What we can do this turn is we can even set up Gardevoir. We could try hitting Guzma. I didn't even consider that play, grabbing Guzma and going for the knockout on this guy. Ooh, he's going to Wally. I need 8 energies total, or 7 energies and a Choice Band in order to knock him out. So we're going to evolve the guy with the Choice Band. Evolve you into Curlia. Evolve you into Octillery. Do I want to play GX? Kind of. Yeah. I do. I really would like play GX in here. Yeah, let's do it. I'm not going to Octillery. I think it's just, I could live without the rare candy. Actually, that wasn't smart. I forgot that one Curlia is prized. So maybe that was the wrong play. Oh, I do run, oh, duh. I forgot about Parallel City. That's my bad. PleGX in here. He does have a Wally in hand, and that was the supporter he grabbed with you. I like the PleGX. I just like it right here. Put him so far behind. Get rid of those two. So he has to set them back up. And if I'm able to end next turn or something like that, which I think I've only used one end? No ends. So I have a good chance of drawing into it. I think one was prized if I remember correctly. He has to put down the Ralts again. Maybe playing the Parallel City before that might have been smart, but I wasn't thinking too hard about that. I'm still thinking about the Guzma play, but now the PleGX play is just gone. I put him behind. I would love to end him because he's got a ton of cards in his hand, although I know a lot of that is energy, choice band, 2 energies, choice band, hold on, 2 energies, choice band, artillery, Curlia, that's 5. So that is 2, so 3 of those cards, so he basically has 4 cards in his hand. And one of them is a dead card because the other card is a Curlia. That was his supporter for the turn. I'm perfectly okay with that. I did not hit a Guzma, but let's Secret Spring onto you. There's no way I think I can hit a, yeah, I don't think there's a way that I can hit a Guzma this turn unless I thin it out. I can attach, and I could Abyssal Hand for 1 and hope to hit the Guzma. Dang it. Okay. How you doing, buddy? You looking out the window? Acerola is so good in this game. I'm actually going to do a really weird play and get rid of the 2... let's get rid of the Super Rod and Sycamore. And not grab anything. Because we're probably going to end up... I already used Abyssal Hand. Yeah, just... I played that incorrectly. Let's go for Magical Ribbon. Let's grab Gallade. We have no more rare candies, so, ooh. Yeah, I'm playing this so bad right now. We're gonna grab the Guzma. Four, 5. Yeah, we'll grab the Guzma and do that. I like that play. Go for the exact amount we need to knock out that Gardevoir that's about to come up, because I'm assuming... Why would he Wally? Yeah, there's the Gardevoir. So, I don't think is going to be able to knock me out. Especially with the Parallel City being up and he can't get anything else on the board, such as a Lele. But if we knock out that Gardevoir, it's basically game over, because he's got nothing else set up. That's the issue with not Brigiding with this deck first turn, is you fall behind. So there's a Secret Spring. He is doing 4, 7. Not enough for a knockout. The way I count it is, I go by energy, so 3, and I count the choice band as energy. Okay, yeah, that's game. Let me make sure I do the math correct. So, 4, 7, Secret Spring, 8. That's doing 240 and knockout on you. And then we're going to attach the DCE to you, Abyssal Hand for 2. I think we got this game. He's going to struggle so hard to get set up. I'm going to attach to you and Infinite Force. I love being able to attach Floatstone to Sylveon just so that if I need to Magical Ribbon Alpha Dead Hand, I can just switch him out the following turn. I think that's really strong. And now he's going to have to get a Ralts out and then get entirely set up again. If I get another Guzma, I'm just going to keep focusing on the Ralts. Ooh. No. Why? Yeah. Him placing down that energy gave me the exact amount of energy I need to knock out the Tapu Lele. And he's not going to be able to attack that turn. I guess he was going to try retreating, but no, not smart. Alright, let's jump into Win Streak 5. We're about to get a Sycamore. Yay! Happy days. But yeah, that gave me the exact amount of damage, which also, I like this deck. You saw it in the most recent standard regionals it wasn't Daytona. Daytona was an expanded format. Hartford, I think, is what the last standard regionals was in the US. And you saw that Sam Chen placed top 4, and he lost to a Volcanion off of a terrible, terrible luck play. With very similar to this deck. I haven't actually seen the deck list, but I'm almost positive it's like maybe like 3 card difference. Probably something like that. Maybe adds in an extra tech hero there. But this deck is just so stinking consistent. Oh, look at this. Look at this hand. I wish that was an Eevee, but this hand. Yeah, there's gonna be no way I'm gonna be able to get a Sylveon out first turn unless I hit a Float Stone. Hitting a Float Stone this turn would be beautiful, which is the main reason why you want Float Stone is for first, second turn to be able to get the Magical Ribbon off immediately. He's got a fighting deck? It's a Zoroark deck. Okay, that's interesting. I have to keep in mind Mind Jack, so I don't want to fill up my bench too much, but I do have resistance to him, so that 10 is basically mine. So if I have a full bench of 5, it's doing 140 because normally I'd be doing 160 and minus 20 on a Gardevoir, so we should be fine. Gallade one-shot Zoroark very easily. Maybe it's a Golisopod? What's the fighting? Why do you have a fighting? Why are you texting me? Hold on. Someone's texting me. Yeah. Wrecking. What's up? Courtney called me and it's 8:45 and she's normally not up until like noon. So I'm a little worried about her. And he hands me away. Come on. My hand was so... Give me the Bridget bag. Okay, well at least now we know it's not prized. Terrible hand. Give me the Bridget. Give me the Bridget. Oh my god. I can't even attach. I can't even attach. I have to Sycamore all of this away. Oh my god. Okay, so the reason why I can't attach is this is a Lycanroc deck. So it's gonna have DCEs. If I attach a DCE or a Fairy Energy to Ralts, it becomes a one-shot for a Lele if it gets the DCE down. When you're done, can... Okay. Okay. We're gonna Lele here. I can't make a play, but we're gonna grab Bridget. Just in case, we're going to Ultra Ball away an Ultra Ball, and do I think Ace Roll is going to be important in this game? Yes. Get rid of the Rescue Stretcher. I do have... Wait, I got rid of the Super Rod. Oh, god dang it. We're just going to grab an Eevee. What's prized? Octillery's prized. Okay. Octillery's prized. It doesn't look like any other Pokemon is prized. One Field Blower. We still have one Rare Candy, which is nice. I don't even want to look at these prizes right now. One DCE was prized too. God dang it. We're just gonna get the Sylveon out for next turn. So if he does knock out my Ralts this turn, at least we have the Bridget to fall back on. Not an ideal first turn at all, especially having to play the Lele, because like I said, he's got Zoroark and he's got Lycanroc. So Lycanroc's GX move, I think, does 50 times how many bench Pokemon your opponent has. So right now it's doing 100, which isn't bad, but I need to get more Ralts down. I need to get 2 more Ralts down. And if I don't hit an N or something... I have Magical Ribbon. I have Magical Ribbon. I want him to knock out this Ralts. That's actually fine with me. It's doing 110 or... Yeah. 110 or 100. So he's going for the 2 shot. Oh, thank you! Well, kind of thank you. I wanted my Bridgets, but that's fine. Alright then. All the Gardevoirs. I can only play one Ralts, which sucks. Link, stop, buddy. Do I want to end? I want to attach to you. Magical Ribbon. Grab Curlia and Rare Candy. And a DCE. Yeah. Okay, I want to ensure the knockout on this guy, so hopefully I'll be able to evolve this into Curlia, this into Gardevoir, attach a DCE to Gardevoir. He's stacking up. He's now able to knock out with... dang it. He's able to knock out my Sylveon, basically, right now. Which sucks. Big time. But that would be his GX move. So I'm not fully against it. And he didn't end me, so I am in good part right now. Yeah, I'm fine. I think that might have actually been misplay. He really got aggro. He got very aggro, and he's just allowing me to set up. And I'm perfectly okay with that. Because the Sylveon going down means I want to have like 3 Pokemon on my bench at all times. It's doing exactly 200 because of the strong energy and the choice band. I'm going to want to go aggro very badly. We're going to bring you up. I'm not going to overextend. I'm not going to hope to... If I don't hit a Fairy Energy, I'm not in a crappy situation. Ray Candy, evolve you. I get to put down the other alts. I'm not going to... Like I said, overextend is not smart. I get to end him down to 4 and me up to 6. I need to hit a Fairy Energy. Thank you. Jesus, thank you. He's got 4 on him. Yeah, I just need 1. Whew, that was a lot closer than I wanted it to be, but I think we have this game won. He overextended way too hard there. He needed to focus on getting more little Rockruffs down, and he didn't go for it. So I think we're fine. I don't want to place down more Pokemon if I don't have to. I also want to save the Lele's in case I get stuck in a spot. Buddy, can you stop looking out the window, please? He's like, mind your own dang business. There's the Rockruff, but I'm taking a knockout on something, and I'm going to focus on knocking out, I think, the... Look at the lighting, how messed up it gets when Link plays with the blinds. I think I just focus on the Rockruff. I'm not afraid of Zoroark. Because right now it's not even two-shotting me. And I have Acerola still around. Yeah, I think I just focus on the Rockruff. I Guzma, bring up you, retreat you back out, grab Ultra Ball to get the... I'd say either Gallade or Gardevoir, but I think it's better to go for Gardevoir. And then hope later on to get another Curly and evolve Ralts into the Gallade. Ooh. I forget that's a thing now. God dang, this card is so good. This came out in Shining Legends, which was released officially 3 days ago. And it's a good card. Ooh, he's attacking with it too. Righteous Beating does 20 times the amount of Pokemon in play. So he has 5 Pokemon in play. Wow, okay. Lycanroc just got a little bit better with this too. A lot of decks get a lot better with Zoroark. I haven't tested it yet. I don't even have one yet. I do need to focus on getting this guy, because it's a very good card. There's another Lele. Okay, he's probably a Guzma or an N. He already played a Lily this turn, so he's not grabbing anything to play this turn. He's playing it to get more damage down on this Gardevoir. N, okay. I'm going to try knocking him out right now. Does he have resistance to me? No, of course not. Why am I thinking he has resistance to me? We have... Stop it. 4 on me, 6 on you. I just need 1 more on you, and that only did 100 because of resistance. We're going to Parallel City you, because I don't want your Zoroarks doing more damage now. God, this is such a good deck. I think this is a good deck, but he overextended, like I said, unnecessarily. Let's get rid of... Do I need the Field Blower? I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes, and I'm going to grab Gardevoir, so I have a backup one. So right now we're knocking him out, so I think we're good. I think we're dandy. I'm going to Field Blower that away, just because I want to thin out my deck a little bit, because he's going to end me this turn. Yeah, no. Yeah, if I know he's going to end me, I might as well end myself to 4. We got another Roll. It's not going to play, because I don't want to. We're going to Secret Spring with you. And we're just going to go for Infinite Force Knockout. 210, the exact amount. I love that card. I love its ability. Its ability is so freaking good. The ability is, like, officially, in my opinion, better than Oranguru, because it helps you thin your deck out, and it's just, like, not necessarily you have to get down to, like, 2 cards. Maybe late game, Oranguru might be better. Why do you have so many lilies? Is that a second? I think that is a second. Yeah, too many lilies. Too many lilies. Focus on ending. Alright. There's my rant. I gotta go help Courtney. She needs help right now. But anyways, guys, I hope you did enjoy. If you did, be sure to leave a like. In my opinion, still the strongest deck in the format. Not really even close. The only other close deck I would say to it is Golisopod. Still not that strong, but I think Plea GX on Sylveon just gives so many, like, necessarily, like, bad spots, good spots, being able to Plea GX away. Like, if you're playing Golisopod Garb, if you're able to get rid of one Golisopod that's, like, stacked, has, like, Grass Energy and DCE, and a Garb with Garbotoxin down, that's so big for your next turn. I just like it a lot. But anyways, guys, I hope you did enjoy. If you did, be sure to leave a like and get out of here. You knuckle